How's everyone doing? It's Mask here again, and I just kind of wanted to talk about some of the new updates that hit the game. I always like doing a beginning of the week summary, kind of give you guys a heads up of what I'm planning for the week. And yeah, of course, you guys, we had a kind of an unannounced, wasn't a maintenance, but definitely we had updates hit last night. Ranked reset once again without giving us a heads up. We never enjoy that. But, of course, then this wasn't this update, but we do have the new cards in the card trader. A couple that I'm really excited to start playing around with. I know the 1500, or the bug searcher, we like to call it, insect searcher, and Arsenal bug both have some pretty neat interactions we can play around with. I'm not sure about Victory Viper's viability yet. I have been playing around with him as well. But that's pretty exciting. I love to see them when they're updating the new cards in the card trader, because those are ones that people can choose to get. I love the card trader. It's actually one of my favorite ways they bring cards to us. I would definitely prefer them to bring the random aspect to it. They could totally do away with that. I think if you have 3 copies of a card, it should either stop showing up or show up like a way lower. Let's be real. If you have 3 copies of a card, it should stop showing up. I can't think of any one reason they should continue to show that copy up, or show new cards with if you've had 3 copies of them. One thing though would be interesting, if we already had 3 copies of a card, perhaps when it starts showing up, maybe it could be worth double the cost, but glossy. Wouldn't that be nice? That would be really awesome, actually. Now, of course, they have launched the Card Flipper bonus campaign. Now, this is kind of neat. As long as you log in once in the next 5 days, you're going to get a new card called Shield Spear. It's debatable how usable this card's going to be. Target a face-up monster in the field that gains 400 attack and defense until the end phase. So for me, it's like a reinforcements that does a little bit less attack, but also has a defensive option. But I suppose we don't really have a whole lot of quick play defensive option cards at the moment. Purely defense. Perhaps could see it in some burn decks trying to buff some of their fat defensive monsters. It definitely tacks on an extra 400 damage to a face down when it pops up, but we'll have to see. I mean, the rest of the awards are pretty lackluster. 5,000 gold. After the Bakura event, I mean, we definitely aren't hurting on gold. Well, I spend all of mine, always. But I know a lot of you are sitting on some fat stacks of gold. 40 gems, though, I mean, that's not too bad. It's almost a pack, free pack a day. And the dual orbs, I like to hoard those until the new events launch. And, of course, there's the bonus reward campaign. Or as I like to call it, we want to take a break from doing events. So this is like their super cliche filler event for the week. Now, us hardcore farming enthusiasts, like myself, take a look at 1,000 bonus duelist points and just go, pfft, okay, so now I can score 9,000 with all my farming decks I try to build. Like, mind you, that's something I would have enjoyed during the Bakura event, where I was actually struggling to hit 8k against level 40 Bakura. That would have been really nice. But anyhow, this is especially going to be a driving force. Some things on our plate for this week, guys. Absolutely working on an Ishizu farm video. I really hope you enjoyed the Kaiba farming video. A lot of great minds went together to make it. We're working on putting out what we think is the absolute most optimized, best way to farm a Shizu at level 40. And if you guys have any hints or any tips on how you're already farming a Shizu that might help us out, please leave that in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. And yeah, so basically on everything but your PvP duels. Standard PvP. The ranked duels are in there, casual duels. So regardless, you're getting a bonus reward at the end of every duel from here on in. So this is going to be a really nice way, even if I can't. Well, I have a lot of confidence in our team to be able to crack that 8k mark really consistently with the Shizu. But even if we can't, all we got to do is crack 7k for this week, and I'm going to burn through every key I have. Should be pretty sweet. And then, of course, guys, this is something I really want to encourage all of you to do. Please pop by the survey section and fill out this survey. Let them know what you, as endgame users, actually thought of the event. Did you appreciate it? What did you think about it? Do the survey, guys. Let them know. Even the fact that they are giving us surveys just means they care about what you said, what you want. They want to hear from you, and they want to take that and help mold this game into something we want to play for as long as they can keep it up for. Now, personally, I really liked the event. I thought it was super awesome that they introduced the creative Destiny Board of Doom aspect. They made it super hard. I did hear a lot of people saying when the event first came out, like, Konami hates us. They're making it impossible to farm Guy. We cracked it. We did it, and I loved the challenge. It was so awesome. But some of you guys might not agree with me. Let them know. That's why the survey's there. They want to hear from all sides. And I think I did want to check if I had any of the new cards from the card trader. I knew I did see this. So, Cestus of Dalga, equip only to a fairy type monster. It gains 500 attack. If it inflicts battle damage to your opponent, gain life points equal to the damage inflicted. Now, this is interesting. Because there's one thing to be said. If you do want to run an equip card, you do not often need... Oh, what am I saying? It's 500. This is like a... Gravity Axe has the defensive lock aspect, but this is like a Black Pendant on steroids if you're running a fairy deck. Like, this is actually pretty wicked. Plus, this is our first opportunity without having to pull it from a pack to get a 500 attack boosting equip card. Aside from Sword of the Deep Seated, I think it's called. Sorry, the Pegasus level up reward. But I hate using that card because I find it top decks me to death. I don't think I have any of the other new cards in here at the moment. No, I don't. We've already burst through our keys. But yeah, essentially, guys, my big highlight for the week for the channel is we are working on an Ishizu farm video. I have a couple other ideas. I'm really going to try to put out a video a day starting today, or weekly. Like, my goal is to put out a video a day, Monday through Saturday. I take Sundays off, and the streaming schedule as well, guys. We're going to be streaming at least Monday through Friday this week. I should be on. It should be a relatively late afternoon, early evening, running to around the nighttime. But yeah, sorry guys. Check the stream out. Follow me on Twitch. That's how you know when I'm going live. But if you follow me on Twitter or Facebook, that's how you're going to get an advance notice as to when I'm planning on streaming. Smash that subscribe button, guys. And yeah, please let me know. Let me know who you want to see farmed. Do you have any tips? How are you currently farming Ishizu? Let me know. That's probably going to... anything will help us put together what we think is going to be the best way to farm Ishizu. And I'm going to add it to our Legendary Duelist farming collection. I'm really excited to bring that to a completion and just have every farming method, I think. And then as new cards get released, we're going to continue to update those. And that's going to be awesome too. But I hope to see you guys around the stream tonight. And thanks for watching. And don't forget, stay classy.